All right, shall we get started with just the two or the three of us?
Sure.
Okay, so rather than going right into Ashrei, which you guys said you'd like a break from Ashrei, I'm happy to give you a break. That doesn't mean we're not gonna do it. It just means we're not gonna spend the whole hour doing it.
Okay.
Why don't we do Ein Keloheinu?
And is she here?
Who?
The what's the name that
Ask for it? No, I think,
she requested
Yeah,
yeah.
she missed it when we did it before.
Was that
Right.
Paula? Was it Paula who asked?
No.
No,
What's her
No.
name?
Fran or Rhoda?
no.
No.
Beryl? It was
Beryl.
Beryl. It was
Beryl.
Beryl. It was definitely Beryl. That's right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
So
Yeah.
should we wait for her to do that?
Well, okay, so how about, that's a good plan. Why don't we do Sim Shalom?
What page is that?
So I have Sim Shalom on page 452 in my Sim Shalom prayer book, the blue one. Can you see it? The light is bad here.
Yeah.
Right in front of me here, the blue one.
Okay.
So, but I don't have the page. Let's see if I can figure out.
Sema Shalom. Where is it in the service?
Yeah, so in the service, whoops, I just, hold on one second. So if you know where Ashrei is, right? So go to Ashrei.
Okay.
And then in my book, it's about 30 pages beyond Ashrei. For the
I know what you're talking about. I know where it
Shabbat
is.
service. So it's,
And Lev Shalom, I think it's on 170 something. Maybe 191. Let's see. Sim Shalom Ba'alam Tova.
that's it. That's
Okay,
it. You
yeah.
found it.
That's
Like-
on 191.
Linda, what
Linda-
book are you looking at?
Linda,
I'm
do you
looking
have
at the, right now I'm looking at the blue one
Okay,
and
So-
it's not on
452. The bottom of 452.
452.
Yeah.
I don't know where it would be in here. Let's see. 6 Raka.
It says, read a repetition during the Amida.
Yes, at the bottom. So this the paragraph at the very bottom of that page. Sim Shalom Ba'olam.
Oh, I see it, yes.
That's it, right there. Okay.
Does it say Sim Shalom?
No, it doesn't. It's just another paragraph. Right.
Okay.
Right. So this is right. This is during the repetition of the Amida. After he mumbles through a whole lot of things, they usually come to Sim Shalom and they sing it and everyone joins in, right? Okay. Edith, you want to start? Read to the end of the first line.
Sure. Sim Shalom Ba'alam
Mhm.
Tova Uvraka.
Very good.
Cain Va Kesed.
Chesed, good.
Mhm. Barak Meme.
Rachamim.
Barak okay. Oh yeah. Right. Aleinu.
That's it. Alina, stop right there, okay? Okay, stop right there. Hi, Rhoda.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Sorry I'm late, but I had problems, first of all, finding my books, and secondly, getting your login.
Okay, not to worry. So we're doing Sim Shalom. Now, depending on what book you have. So show me what book you have.
I have the Todo.
Oh, so Sim Shalom. Okay,
Yeah.
so look at page 452. Look at
452.
452 and tell me if the last paragraph on the page says Sim Shalom.
Okay, first I have to get there.
In Hebrew, not English.
Right,
Yeah,
not
no,
in
no, I know. I
English.
don't have a page 452.
Oh, you have a different version of
Just
this
wait.
book.
Yeah. Let me go. Yeah.
Okay,
Let me just try. Yeah. I only go to the 300s or something.
okay, all right. So, you
Oh,
know,
wait. No, no, there's no 452 here.
okay, so go, do you have the Ashrei marked in that book that we did last week?
I thought I did. Just wait. Let me. I have a lot of things marked here. That is Mortar's Kiddush. Okay. No. For some unknown reason, I suddenly don't have it marked. I did have it, but
All right, wait, I can tell you what.
I have
Oh.
Elenu.
Okay, so it's gonna be, all right, give me a second, hold on, if you have Elenu,
I do.
It
it's
would be before Elena.
it's
I
before
think.
Elenu, exactly, but how much before Elenu is the question. It's
Huh.
during the reader's repetition of the Amidah.
Yeah, that would be a lot before Elena.
So
I have Musaf Amida for
Okay.
festivals.
it's about 50 pages, in my book, it's not quite 50 pages, it is 50 pages, a little more, before Alenu. But your book is obviously more abbreviated, has fewer.
Rhoda, can you get back before the Musaf? Do you see that? Can you roll back?
I see
About 40
Musaf. I see
pages.
Musaf for Shabbat,
Yes.
Okay.
and I see
roll
Kiddusha.
back.
Kiddusha.
Go back some more. One,
Okay.
2 pages more.
Okay. I see Musaf service starting at Chatzi Kaddish,
Yeah.
and then I'm
But
going
go
back,
backwards.
returning the Sefer Torah. Okay. I see Ashrei. I have Ashrei.
Okay, so in my opinion, the easier way to find it, so go beyond Ashrei, go beyond the pages you just saw.
So go forward again, right?
Go forward, not
Yes.
backwards. And you'll find, as you keep turning, you're in the Shabbat Musaf. So this is toward the end of the Musaf.
See, in our book, they have for the matriarchs, for the patriarchs, they drive.
Yeah, that's okay. Keep turning.
Okay.
You have the newest version of the book. My book is
Yeah, I
old.
think it would help if you keep reading what you're seeing, Rhoda.
Well, all right. So I've got here the Chatzi Kaddish, and I've got
Yeah.
Musaf Amida for Shabbat.
Keep
And is that
turning.
any
Yep.
good?
Keep
Okay, good.
turning.
And then, okay, so I've got, all right. And then it goes to the matriarchs. Then it goes
Yeah.
to Kiddusha. And then, I have no idea. Modim, does Modim mean anything?
Odima Nachnu Lach. Keep turning.
Okay, okay. And I want you to know I read that in Hebrew. So you can
I'm
remember me.
So then at the bottom, the next page after Modima Nachnu Lach, the bottom paragraph should be Sim Shalom. So,
I have Elohim, it says Chazan adds. And then
right, okay.
Eloheinu.
Then the next paragraph has the congregation saying Ken Yehi Son 3 times, right?
Well, just not
Ken
Yehi
Yehi
So yes, yes,
The
that's
next
where I am.
paragraph.
That's
The
where I
next
am.
paragraph, the paragraph below that should be Sim Shalom.
All right, let me just turn the page. Yes.
There you go.
Okay, so let me just mark this.
Okay. Look at us reading through the book.
All right, this is called Sim Shalom. Okay.
Sim Shalom. Okay.
Yes,
So-
ma'am. I'm marking it right now.
Okay. So as I was saying, it's very typical that when the Chazan is doing the repetition of the Amidah, he does a lot of mumbling and so forth, and the congregation only chimes in a couple of times, like at Ken Yehi Ratzon, and then the congregation sings together Sim
Right.
Shalom, because It's a song about granting peace to the world, and we all sing it in a celebratory fashion together. Okay? So Edith just read the first line. Rather than making her do it again, I'll repeat it. And then Linda, I'll have you continue. So I'm going to read, it's the first line in my book, Sim Shalom Ba'olam, Tova Uvracha, Chen Vechesed, Berachamim Aleinu. Okay, Linda, can you go from there?
Baal call Yisrael Amecha
Yes, perfect.
Bar Henu
Mhm.
Avinu
Yes,
Kulanu
yes,
Ka Ke'echad
yes, Echad, yes.
Bor
Beor, so
Baor.
Mhm.
I just said to my husband, with the dot and without the dot. So with the dot is the PH.
Just the P. This is a P sound.
Panecha.
Beautiful. You're really getting it. All right, Rhoda, now it's your turn.
Okay, ki vor,
Veor, Veor.
okay, just wait a second. Panecha,
Yeah,
okay, nata,
yep, Natata.
okay, lanu,
Mhm. So
I
on
don't-
Lanu, the emphasis is on the Lamed. You see that
yes,
vertical
la
line? Lanu.
anu, so is it la anu?
No, it's just Lanu. So
Lanu,
normally, if it didn't have that vertical line, it'd be Lanu, but they want us to say Lanu.
Lanu, okay,
Yeah.
I'll try to remember that. Adonai, Eloheinu, Torat, Chayim,
Yes,
Va'ahavat,
yes, perfect, beautiful. You can stop. And now we'll go back to Edith.
Okay. Oops.
Heh. There's 3 dots
That's it.
plus that vertical line.
Wait a minute, I might not be at the same place.
Okay.
That's it.
Where are you?
So we just said Torat, Chaim, Ahavat. So now we're at the word Chesed. It's the beginning of the 4th line. In
Oh,
my
okay,
book.
okay. Right there before that mark, Cassette, at the
Chesed,
end of
that's-
the line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I was down on the next line. Okay, Cassette. It's the ka
Mhm.
uv ra ka
Yes.
bara ka meme
Yes,
baraka meme
exactly.
No, it's not Rach.
bakim
The Chaim.
bakayim
Chaim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vachai.
vashalom
Yes.
vatov
Mhm. ba'eneka. The Einecha. Very good. Linda, will you pick up from here?
Levar Re
Yes.
et Amcha
Yep.
Yisrael Yisrael
Mm-hmm.
Bakal 8
Yes.
Uvach Call sha'a
Very good.
bishlo meha.
Perfect. Beautiful. Very good. So do any of you know a tune for this?
I was gonna say, I don't
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't remember the tune.
Well, we only do, I think we do the first 2 lines.
Okay.
I don't know if we do the entire thing.
Tell me the tune. Or can you hum it a little or sing a
Sim
little?
shalom, spalom tova, uvra hin kesed rakamim,
Uh-huh.
hallelujah,
V'yakal Yisrael.
V'yakal
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Amecha. Archeinu Avinu Kulanu Ki Echad B'Yor Panecha. There's so many tunes I didn't know what you were gonna know, and
Right, but that part you just did, that I think that it's kind of like that's the leader will do that, the
Right,
kasab will do
right.
that.
So the
Yeah.
congregation just does the refrain.
Sim shalom.
Sim shalom, sim
Right.
shalom, uvracha, sim shalom. Right, exactly. So there's just a zillion tunes, but let's go through it one more time, okay? Rhoda, will you start?
Where do you want me to start from?
Beginning, sim
Beginning.
shalom.
Okay,
Yep.
let me just turn my page back. Oh, right from the top. Okay.
Yep,
Sorry, I'm
take your
not in good
time.
shape today. I'll
It's
try. Okay. Okay. So sim shalom ba'olam tova uvraka.
Cha,
Is that with the cha? Okay, the cha's with okay.
yeah, without the
Uvracha. Yeah.
dot is cha.
Yeah. Yeah. Hein vahe ted.
Said, that's a
That's
samach.
just I
Yeah,
get
it's an
those
S
confused
sound.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The chesed.
Okay, just wait a second. I'm trying to use a ruler here so I can see better. Okay, vachesed.
Perfect.
Varachamim
Mhm.
lenu.
Beautiful.
Vaal kal
Mhm.
Yisrael.
Mhm.
Amen.
Amecha.
Oh, I'm sorry. Amecha. Yes, Amecha.
Okay. Edith, will you pick up here?
Okay, she stopped at
The end of the first
okay.
sentence.
So I'm at the beginning of the line. Baraka new.
Try again. Go slow. So
Barakenu.
exactly. Barcheinu.
Avinu.
Mhm.
Kulanu.
Yep.
Ka'etad.
It's a cha. Ke'echad.
Ka'etad.
Yes.
Okay, I keep seeing T. I know T would have the little foot on it.
Exactly.
Ba'or,
Mhm.
and this is fa.
That's a P because it has a dot.
This is
in
the
middle.
P.
Right. It's a pay.
Paneka.
Vanecha. Good.
Ki ba'or.
Mhm.
Paneka.
Yep.
Natata.
Yep.
Lanu.
Uh-huh.
Adonai. Eloheinu.
Yep. Can you keep going?
Oh,
You
okay.
can stop if you want. You want to stop there?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Torato.
Torat.
Torat.
Yeah.
Yes, Torat. Kayim.
Chaim.
Baha. Beit.
the ahavat.
Ahavate.
Havat. Those are all straight lines. So the ahavat.
Oh. Oh, okay. But said.
Perfect. Here, let's have Linda continue from here.
Pardon?
U,
Oh, Linda.
Linda's gonna go, yeah.
u, da, ha,
Ka.
ka, uvra, ha,
Mm-hmm.
vera, hamim, vahayim, v'shalom, the tov,
Mm-hmm.
ve'e, necha,
Mm-hmm.
levar, et,
Wait, levarich. I didn't hear that word.
levarech,
Yes.
et, amcha,
Yes.
Yisrael,
Mm-hmm.
Bachal, 8,
Yep.
Uvchol, Sha'ah,
Sha'ah.
Sha'ah, Bish, Lo, Mecha.
Beautiful. You guys are doing great. You really are much smoother. I'm really impressed. Really good. Okay, so
All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
sure. So
Feels
we're
like we're still stumbling.
no, you guys are really doing beautifully. So I think we should go back to Ashrei. Now that I've complimented you and told you how great you're doing, we should go back to Ashrei.
Now I've got to find it again.
So just
I
come
can
back.
tell you that the first third, I think I'm coming, I see some progress. And after that, I'm like, my eyes and everything just shut down.
All right, well, it's all about practicing. You guys are, you're doing so much better.
All right, where do I find Ashrei? I've misplaced the,
Okay. That's a fine. So if you, the
See.
page you were on, if you turn back,
I'll turn back
So-
right now. Okay.
yeah, okay, so, keep turning back. So in my book, it's right after the announcing the new month prayer. It's also after the prayer for the state of Israel and the prayer for peace, a page or two
Oh,
after
Where
that.
am I gonna find
So
those?
it's after you turn the Torah to the R.
All right, so I should be going forward then backwards, right? Or am
No,
I going
From
back?
from Sim Shalom, you should be going backwards toward the
Okay, I've
front.
got, I think I've, just wait, I've got it.
Okay, good. Okay. Edith, will you start us? Do the first two lines?
Oh, sure. Ashrei, Yosh, Ve, Seka,
Techa.
Teka.
There you go.
That's a mistake that I use.
Well,
that
it
I
could be
hear.
that you heard someone sing it that way for a long time.
That's what I'm hearing, yeah.
Right.
And while we're there, there's this one leader that he says the S sound with just about every one of these.
So
things.
he was taught a different dialect that is no longer in use.
And yeah, he just,
And it's very frustrating because
well, I mean, I try to listen to see what everybody else is saying, but
yeah.
I'm hearing T's. I'm thinking T, and he
How old
definitely
is he?
says S.
How old is he? What age range?
I would guess, well, probably, let's see, I would think probably late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, okay. That's what I would have assumed, that again, he learned it when he was a child, and he
Mhm.
learned it that way.
Yeah.
He learned Ashkenazic, and we all do Sephardic now.
Right.
And
It's
modern Hebrew
okay.
is, yeah, so it's Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, right? It's a T.
Od leha, od
Yeah,
yeah,
hallelujah.
hallelujah, hallelujah, Selah.
Exactly.
That
Excuse me.
that hallelujah is hard to hear. I mean,
It
I
is.
know we're not getting that right.
It's a hard one to say because, and then when you sing it, it makes it more challenging, but okay.
Right.
All right, so keep going, either reading or.
Ashrei ha'am sheka kalo.
Mhm.
Ashrei ha'am sha'adana Eloha
Beautiful.
Oh, good for you.
tahila lavi
Mhm.
la davi.
Le David, right? Okay. You want to keep going?
Oh,
You don't have to. It's up to you.
Araminka Elohai Hamelech via ka via kor
Ba'avar cha.
via ka varka shimka leolam vayet.
Mhm.
I'm losing my tune.
It's okay.
Bikol yom av ava rakel rekeka
Avar cha. Mhm.
viaha a viaha al la shimka leolam vayet.
Mhm.
Am I on the right line?
Yeah, you're right. So
Okay.
it's Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech Ba'avarcha Shimcha Leolam Ba'ed Bechol Yom Avarchecha Ve'ahala Shimcha Leolam Ba'ed. Really good. Okay. Who wants to go next? Rhoda or Linda?
Oh, I can go. It doesn't matter. I can try.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I have to apologize. I'm getting texts from my son.
Okay, don't worry. It's okay.
Gadol Adonai Hulal Mod
Me'od.
Mi- Mi'od. You see, I'm with the shva. I
Yeah.
have a problem with the shva. I
You're
know
doing-
sometimes we don't pronounce any, like, I just don't know when I'm supposed to pronounce it, when I'm not.
Okay, so with the Shema, you're right. It means that it says I don't have a vowel. That's what Shema tells you.
Right.
This means lack of vowel, but it also means you have to give this letter a syllable, so a sound for the syllable. Okay, so if you were just say mode, then you wouldn't be giving that first syllable a sound. It would
Okay.
be a contraction with the second syllable. So
Okay.
it's mode. So the
M'od.
Shva tells you, sound this out, sound this consonant, right?
Okay.
Mode, and then go to the next syllable.
Okay.
So
M'od.
in this case, mode.
Alrighty. Okay. Vali just wait a sec. Lavig du lato.
Beautiful.
Ein Geker
Take care. Yes.
door la door
Mhm.
lador.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeshava.
That's a bet. So Bach.
Just wait a sec. Oh yes. Okay. Yeshava. Okay.
Bach. That's it. See the
Vach. Oh wait,
bet?
the right with the ach. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeshavach. Okay.
There
Gotcha.
you go.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Ma'asecha.
Yes.
Ug vu rotecha.
Beautiful.
Now again, we did the whole thing with the yud, and it's ya or it's ya,
So
right?
it's yeah, it's
Yeah,
yeah.
it is ya. That's what I thought. Okay. Yagidu.
Exactly, Agidu. All right, so I'm gonna chant what you just read.
Okay.
Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od veligdu lato ein cheker dor ledor yishabach ma'asecha ugvurotecha yagidu. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Linda, would you like to read?
Sure. I could not sing as well as Edith sang. That was
Yeah, Edith is very good.
beautiful.
And I have a terrible scratchy throat. The weather was giving me fits.
Okay. Hada kavod hudecha
Mm-hmm.
the divrei
Mm-hmm.
niflo techa
Oh, good.
asicha.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is that one that always gives me trouble with the suits.
Zoos. Zoos.
Zoos. That's I can't get that.
It's a toughie.
The zoos. No rotecha
Beautiful.
yo meru
Mm-hmm.
ugdu la techa.
No, you added a vowel that's not there.
Oh, ugdu latcha.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sa
Yep.
that's just a shra.
Yes, it's a P sound with a schwa, right?
Yeah. Asha
Sa.
asa reinu.
Prena. You were close. Prena.
Rena.
You see, so you see the pay has a shva, so it's
Yeah.
just going to be a p, and it's going to go into the resh with the s sound. So prena.
Asa prena.
Perfect. Asa prena. So here I'll chant that. Hadar kevod hodecha b'divrei niflotecha asicha ve'ezuz norotecha yomeru ugdulatcha asaprana. Okay, I think Edith, we're back to you.
Okay. Zeker. Rav. Tuvaka.
Tuvcha.
Yab. Yabiu.
Yes, yabiu.
Okay. But is that the Z? Is that the
Seed,
Z?
that's right. It's
Z,
samach,
okay.
right? Seed.
Okay, but Z, the ka to ka.
Vatid kat
Z, the
cha.
ka to ka
You added an extra little, so it's vatid kat
to
cha.
ka. Vizid kat to ka. Okay. Vizid kat ka. Is that
Cha.
it?
Vatid kat cha.
Okay. Yarenu.
Iranenu.
Yiranenu.
Yes.
Kanu.
Mm-hmm.
Kanun.
Chanun. Yeah.
Okay. Baratom,
That's a,
Barakum,
it's a chet again. So it's not a taf, it's a chet. Virachum,
Barakum.
chum. So so the first word started with a chet, right? Chanun.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second word has that chet in the middle. Virachum.
Barakum.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Adonai. Elrek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Paim.
Mm-hmm. Apayim. That's it.
Okay. Vegad.
Now this is a u.
Ugud.
Ug, right.
Ugdal.
Yes.
Ugdal Kasek.
Chased.
Ukal Kased.
Ugdal chased.
Okay.
Right. So I'll chant that one. Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabiu V'tzidkatcha Yiranenu Chanun V'rachum Adonai Erech Apayim Ugadal Chased. Okay, Rhoda, will you start here?
Yeah, I'll try. Tov Adonai. Lachol.
Mm-hmm. It's actually Lakol. There's a dot in the
Yeah.
chaf. Lakol.
Yeah. Oh, Lachol, that's right. Sorry, Lachol. Vara ha mav.
Yes.
Al kal ma'a sav.
Yes.
Yoduch Yoducha
Mm-hmm.
Adonai kal ma'a secha.
Yes.
Vacham va just wait a sec. Vacha mi decha.
That's not, it's a samach.
Oh, it's not okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Vacha sim si decha.
Yes.
Yavar hu cha.
Perfect. So this sounds like Tov Adonai Lakol Rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav Yoducha Adonai Kol Ma'asecha V'chasidecha Yivarchucha. Turning the page in my book at least. Linda, next line.
Kavod Malkut
Yes.
Yom Meru.
Yep.
Ug Vu Rat. I'm
Yeah.
trying not to add that extra syllable.
You did it perfectly.
Now I lost my place. Yada Beru
Yes.
Lahu Dia
Mm-hmm.
Leave Nay Ha Ram
Dam. That's a dalid.
Dam Gavu Ro Tav
Mm-hmm.
Uk Vo Ukvod
Yes.
Hadar Mal Kuto.
Perfect. So I'll chant. Kevod malchutcha yomeru ugvuratcha yedaberu lehodia lifnei ha'adam gevurotav uchvod hadar malchuto. Edith, are we back to you?
Okay. Malkutka, Malkut, Kol, Olamim,
Mm-hmm.
what's that? Umem
Mm-hmm.
shall tikar
Mm-hmm.
aval
Bechol.
bakal door by door.
Yes.
So make Adonai lakol han no.
It's a fey, not a pay. There's no
It's
dot.
the F. I
Yes,
switched
yeah,
it.
yeah, it's correct.
Hano lame
Yes.
vizo cake
So that's a kaif.
vizo cake.
Kaif. So that's a face or feet. So
Okay.
kaif.
La call
Mm-hmm.
ha 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 fame.
Exactly. So this couplet has a lot of fey in it, this line in particular. And this is where a lot of fourth graders start to lose their steam. I will tell you, they struggle on this couplet. So malchutcha malchut kol olamim umemshaltcha bechol dor vador. So mech Adonai lehol hanok flim. Zokef Nechol Hakfufim. Okay. Rhoda, will you
Sure.
continue?
Okay. Ene,
Mhm.
chol, elecha, vasa
Yeah.
beru.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yase beru.
Isaberu.
Okay. Va'ata, notain, lahem, et, achlam,
Mhm.
ba'ito.
Exactly.
And oh, here we got the tricky ones again. Okay, so it's a P. It's a P.
Exactly.
Poteach.
Yes.
Look at me.
Perfect.
Go Rhoda.
Et yadecha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, umas bia.
Yep.
Lakal Adonai. No, Che.
Lechol.
Lache.
Lechol. Chai.
Lachol Chai.
Chai.
Is there one that ends in a Che and another one that ends in a Chai? Or
Well,
is it
this
always Chai?
no, well, this particular word, it's not two dots under the chet, it's a line under the chet. Maybe
Oh.
it's not clear in your book, but it's just a vertical line.
Okay, so Che. Okay.
Try and picture when people wear a high.
Hi,
Right.
yes.
It looks
That's-
like that.
This is what it is, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Lachal chai.
Lachai. Okay,
Mhm.
all right. And then Ratzon.
Exactly. So I'm going to chant this. Einecho elecha yesaberu v'ata noten lahem et achlam be'ito poteach et yadecha umaspia lechol chayratzon. Okay, Linda?
This is hard. Sadiq
Yep.
Adonai Bakal Dura Kav
Chav. There's no dot, so
Chav.
dura chav.
Rachav
Mm-hmm.
Vaha Tid
Mm-hmm.
Bakal Ma'asav.
Beautiful.
Karov Adonai Lakal, Korav,
Korav,
Korav, Lakal, Asher, Yikra, Uhu,
mhm,
Be'emet.
perfect. Tzaddik Adonai b'chol drachav, v'chasid b'chol ma'asav, karov Adonai b'chol korav, v'chol asher yikra'uhu ve'emet. Edith, back to you.
Okay. Tehillah.
We're on Ritzon.
Huh?
Go up 2 lines. Ritzon,
Ritzon? Oh.
yeah.
Oh, boy. Sorry. Ritzon. Yeah. Yere'ah.
Mhm.
Re'ah. Ya. Set. Re'aseh.
Yeah.
Set. But at Shav Sha'atam
Shav atam.
Yishma
Mhm.
Yishma
Yes.
Beyosion.
So
Beyos. Wait a minute. Beyosi
it's a
aim.
yes.
Beyosi
It's Vyoshi aim. It's a
Beyoshi.
yes, Vyoshi aim. Very good.
Some of these extra letters, I'm like, why are they there?
You're doing great.
Shomer
Mhm.
Adonai et call. Oh, that's no sound. Kav,
So o ha
kav.
vav. That's a vet. Vav.
Hav, havav.
So you see that you have the o perfect. Then you have the hey with the
Yeah,
under it. O
yeah,
ha vav.
right. And normally when I see that, is it the Shabbat?
Yeah, under the hey.
Yeah, usually I pull that in with the first letter.
But
Oh,
but in this
oh,
case,
but it has no sound.
but hold on. So here you have the aleph with a
Mhm.
dot in the upper left corner, right?
Right,
So that's the O. Now
right,
this hey letter has a vertical line. That's the vowel actually.
right.
The short vertical line, that's the ha. The shva next to the ha just makes it a slightly shorter ah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's gonna be oh hava.
O ha vav. Right.
Okay. Okay. Viet
Mm-hmm.
call
Mm-hmm.
har shy yum
Im.
har shaim
You see the one dot under the ayin?
har shaim. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yash made.
Mm-hmm. Yashmid. That's right. Okay. So this was Ritzon Yirei Av Yaaseh Ve'et Shav Atam Yishma Biyoshi Im Shomer Adonai Et Kol Ohavav Ve'et Kol Harshaim Yashmid. Rhoda?
Okay. Tahilat. Adonai. Yadaber.
Yedaber.
Uh, P.
Yes.
Riva Reich.
Yep.
Kal Basar. Shem. Kad Sho.
Mhm.
Laolam Vaed.
Beautiful. Last line.
Should I go carry on? Okay.
Yes.
Vaha nach nu.
Va'anachnu.
Va'anachnu. Nach reich.
N. The first letter is a nun.
Okay. Niv. It's a v. It's a v. Nevareich.
Yes.
Okay. And then, okay. This is interesting. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be one of those tricky ones. Okay.
No.
Okay. Meata Va'ad
Mm-hmm.
Olam Hal just wait. Halal Uya.
Try again.
It's not hallelujah.
Yes. Hallelujah.
It doesn't look like it should be hallelujah.
But it is. So let's sound it out. You have the hey with the ah, so ha. Then you have the lamed with the shva. So you stop with the l, ha, l, lu, yeah.
How come they always say hallelujah?
Well, because that's the English, whatever. I don't know. It's anglicized. What do I know?
So it's
I'm not-
hallelujah. Okay.
I'm not a British citizen. I just know the Hebrew version. Hallelujah. But yes, of course, in the English, the way they write it out, it's hallelujah, right?
We'll blame Leonard Cohen for this one.
There you go. But he did write a beautiful song.
Oh, he certainly did.
But I don't think he's the best performer of that song. May he rest
Oh
in
no.
peace.
I've heard some beautiful performances.
Me too.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna chant this last couplet. Tehillat, Tehillat, Tehillat Adonai Yadaber Pi. Vayivarech kol basar Shem kadsho liolam va'ed. Va'anachnu nevarech
Yeah.
Me'ata ve'ad olam. Hallelujah.
Sounds so nice when you
Beautiful.
do it. When we
I
read
know,
it,
that's
sounds like you heard
amazing the way
some.
you can just pick up at any point and have that tune.
Well,
That
honestly-
shows how long you've been studying.
yeah, I think I've known this prayer since I was probably about 8 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's a
Yeah.
really long time. Yeah, so I'm the youngest of three,
Oh.
and we started going to services every Shabbat when I was not even in kindergarten, I'm sure. My mom was certain that I could conduct myself appropriately, and so we went to Shabbat services. And the only time I didn't go is if I had a fever. You know, you went to services on Shabbat if you were healthy, and that's just all there was to it. My mother's grandfather was an Orthodox rabbi, and she was raised in his house. So this was what we did. And so I learned all of these prayers before I could read Hebrew, before they even attempted to teach me Hebrew. And then when I learned to read Hebrew, I would get frustrated because my head knew it better than my eyes could read it, right? But you know, it was just second nature to me. You know, I could lead junior congregation services when I was a very small person because I was there every week with my older sisters.
Mhm.
So, you know, it's just what you're raised with. It's, you know, you're just so acclimated to it, right?
Mhm. Yeah, we
And
have
this-
a little boy. We have Sam in our congregation, and he's a middle child, but he comes every week. And I often wonder, is it? I don't know. He comes every week,
Well,
and
he
his
must have-
and his preschool teacher said that before COVID, he would ask to come out on Friday when the rabbi was preparing for the Shabbat. He would ask to just come out and watch the rabbi.
He must find it very calming or very, very embracing or
And
something
he-
about it.
He leads the Ein Kelohenu every
Of
week.
course, right,
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know a young man who's in, oh my gosh, his late 20s now. He has Fragile X syndrome, and he just liked something about being at services was very calming to him and very, it put him in a very happy place. He just loved it. And so it's, you know, different things for different people. And he couldn't read Hebrew. He didn't, but just being there
Mhm.
made him feel better. He liked it. And you know, the nature of the chanting, I think, for a lot of people is very soothing.
It is,
Yeah,
it's
I
very
think
soothing.
so. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So if you could bring a machzor next week, what I'll do, I'm gonna look in the machzor and
I
maybe,
don't think did you ask Rhoda?
oh, maybe I didn't. Rhoda,
No.
do you have a high holiday prayer book?
No, I had to return them to the synagogue.
Okay, all right. So maybe what I'll do is I will send you all a PDF of whatever prayers we'll do in
Okay, good,
preparation for the high holidays.
good,
Okay,
good.
and we may or may not start next week. Let me take a look and see. We're gonna keep practicing the Ashrei. So
Okay.
you're getting better, but we're not smooth perfect yet. And you know, it's worth practicing until you get it smooth.
I think we can be the smoothest with Ein Kelohenu.
Okay.
That'll be the smoothest.
Well,
right?
okay, so if Beryl is here next week, we're doing Ein Kelohenu, all right?
Yes.
But in the meantime, is there another prayer you'd like to work on that you can just think of off the top of your head? Or I'll come up with something besides Ashrei for us to work on. There's plenty of prayers, obviously.
You know which one I mean, I know it's a downer, but the mourner's Kiddush, I really would like, because I think that's something I would like to know how to do properly.
Yes.
All right,
And
we'll practice. There's Mourner's
I
Kaddish.
agree.
It's
And
always,
it's difficult.
it's a tongue twister. It's difficult and people mispronounce the words constantly. So we will review Mourner's Kaddish.
And
Okay,
it's
very
hard
good,
to-
thank you.
It's hard to keep up with the leader.
Well, they mumble through it, don't they?
Yes.
I'm making a note.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
My husband leads the minyan once a week. And I keep telling him, make sure you don't go too fast.
Well, you know, I think it's hard for them to slow down, but I agree with you. It's nice when they do. All right, ladies, have a nice week. Shabbat
All right.
shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom. Rachel, I just
shalom.
want to say thank you so much for all that you're doing for us. I think you're wonderful.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes.
Thank you.
No,
You
but
know,
I mean
This is invaluable.
it's lovely for me. I enjoy it. It's lovely getting to know you. I love seeing your progress. And you know, it's just a lovely hour to spend with you.
Thank you very,
And I
very much.
think
Oh,
this
thank
is
you.
But we really do
just an
appreciate it.
example of the wonderful things Women's League has done.
I agree.
Women's League affected my life and my career so much because when I went to leadership training and they said, you have to speak for 2 minutes. I said, what? And I did it. And then when I went back to work, I'm a teacher, or I was a teacher. If we had a parents' meeting or something, I said, I'll talk, no problem. You know, lead the assembly, okay, no problem. And I credit that as many other things. You know what else? When I used to go to Women's League events, and we said the blessing after the meals.
Birkat Hamazon.
Yeah. I know the first part. I don't know the whole thing.
Well, so we can practice that too. There are many recordings of it. So Let's Learn Tefillah has the first part of the Birkat Hamazon.
Oh,
Very nice version.
Oh, okay.
And I know my synagogue also has a recording of the whole thing, I think. Women's League has a recording of the whole thing. in the member documents. So
Oh.
that's a piece of cake. I'm gonna make a
Okay.
note. Birkat Hamazon. But so Linda, I don't know if I ever asked you if you knew my mother. My mother was Harriet Best. Harriet Best.
Yes.
That was my mom.
She lived in my building.
I'm sure she did.
You're the daughter in Chicago with the daughter who she made the.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, my mom was so devoted to Women's League, and
she was a hunter girl.
she was.
And I'm a hunter girl.
There you go. Oh my
And-
God.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
So Linda, if my mom were alive next week, she would be 95.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
my mother-in-law, who is alive, just turned 95 in the
Oh.
middle of the month.
Oh, she was so nice. And
My mom was amazing. My mom
yes.
was a
Oh, and her
needle to
needlework.
so many things.
Her needlework was
Right.
beautiful.
My mom could make
And
anything with
I
her.
made what I'm wearing.
Oh, really? It's beautiful.
Wow.
So, and we used to share. She gave me names of knitting stores,
That's
I
I
was
can't
new
believe-
to
Linda-
the area.
I can't believe I didn't ask you way back when, because I know that you're in Leisure World, and
Right. And you said your mother was in Leisure World.
Yeah. but I probably didn't say who she was.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
exciting.
it's so nice to meet you.
Me too. And and she was so empowering in terms of teaching women by other women to do anything your heart could think of. She would teach herself things to teach other people those things. She was amazing.
Yeah. And I remember she said, I'm a hunter girl, 40 something.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm a hunter girl, 60 something.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So,
I'm her youngest daughter.
oh.
Yeah.
I remember because we had a needlepoint group and she brought the atara she was working on.
Yep.
And I know she won prizes at the state fair.
I have them. I have a lot of, well, my sisters have some of it. I have some of it, but absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Yeah. So it's so nice to know, we have this great connection.
Yeah.
And to me, her legacy lives on through me and through my daughter,
Oh,
obviously.
certainly.
Yeah.
You're certainly honoring her with teaching this class to us. It's wonderful. Because I've tried taking classes over the years and it didn't stick like this is sticking.
Well, her profession was not teaching, but she was the most patient teacher I've ever had.
Mm.
If she'll do anything for in the pursuit of knowledge, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So
She also had a beautiful.
It's taken me years to find a Hebrew class, and I actually signed up at the local community college because we have a member that works there, and she would prompt me that it was registration time. I signed up and the class was canceled for lack of
interest. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm thinking even that class would not have served us the way this class has.
Yes.
Because we would have zipped through the material and that would have been the end.
Well, and that's, I have to be honest that you all have put in the time, so I'm happy to put in the time because it takes time. You have to go at the pace appropriate for the students, and you all are not young students, right? We're seniors now, and so we have to go at the right pace.
Before women were recognized at the beginning of, I was sisterhood president and I organized the first women's bat mitzvah class. We had 47 women.
Wow.
God forbid we did it on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, well,
no.
I was bat mitzvah on a Friday night in 1973.
So I was bat mitzvah. I do not remember learning to read. I remember memorizing. That's what we were
Oh,
told.
okay.
It was
Right.
a 3-year class, and they changed rabbis in between, and they didn't know what to do with us.
Oh,
They didn't know what to teach us.
well, I think Women's League is doing such a marvelous job taking the 3 years, offering you all the elements, right, for this bat mitzvah program. And so at convention in 2 years here in Chicago, we're going to have a bat mitzvah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I would love to go because the conventions I went to was so wonderful. I was probably at conventions with your mother and didn't.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were. Yeah.
I was at the conventions. Did you know Evelyn Seelig?
I didn't. I know of her, but I didn't know her.
She was my installing officer when I became, and she's the most recent of the national presidents
Yeah.
I worked.
Well, and I know so many women who were so devastated when she passed away.
Oh
My goodness.
And-
You could feel their hearts breaking. There were so many of them who were so upset.
I didn't know about it in time to go to the Zoom
Yeah.
funeral.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to her house when her mother or father passed away. Because I was on Long Island then.
Shabbat shalom. I have to
Yeah, I have to
leave.
go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're
Okay.
having this.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Okay,
See you
Shabbat
Saturday. Have a
shalom.
good week.